Hello, everyone, and welcome to Daniil Medvedev Media Day interview. If you have questions, please raise your hand virtually. Richard, you're first.
Daniil, you talked a little bit about at Labor Cup about taking a week and a half off, and usually when you come back, you're rusty, and you were pleasantly surprised at your form when you did come back. Can you talk about that a little more? And is that something you think you'll do more in the future? Maybe take a pause here and there?
Definitely not before important tournaments. When I say that, I mean, of course, Grand Slams. Like, I won't take vacation before Grand Slams. That was, it's vacation is always a strategical decision, in my opinion, when you play tennis, because as I say, sometimes can get you out for 2-3 weeks. But the thing is that you have to have them, otherwise you are burned out during the season. So yeah, usually everybody takes it before preseason to make a good preseason and go to Australia fresh. Yeah, it's more about fresh mind. So I knew that I have some important tournaments to play more this year, and that if I don't take this weeks off, I'm just not gonna be able to play well and to feel well on the tennis court. And it's always the same. Yeah, sometimes it can be accidentally, like let's say a bad example, you get injured or whatever. So again, yeah, I'm definitely gonna take some vacations throughout my career, but it's gonna be more, yeah, strategical than doing it like before some important tournaments, because usually it doesn't make you play good straight away.
Bill.
Hi, Danielle. Congratulations on the Open win. What's
Thanks.
been the most surprising thing that's happened since the U.S. Open and the most fun thing?
Ooh, to be honest, there were a lot, but more like in first week or week and a half, because that's where the most buzz is. Everybody talks just about you, all the media, all the newspapers, and especially in Russia, of course. What can I remember? I mean, yeah, it's more about some people or some friends I didn't see for a long time, or some people I was fan of who texted me, and yeah, that is pretty fun. Yeah, not much to add. Yeah, actually, a lot of people try to. I don't know why, but try to pay for me in the restaurants, and sometimes I don't manage, but usually I, of course, try to refuse it, because, yeah, I mean, I don't see why to accept it from people I don't know. But sometimes the waiter comes and says, "Yeah, you cannot pay anything more because it's already been paid," and that's pretty funny, but strange in a way.
Vani.
Hello, Daniel. We know that Dominic Thiem struggled quite a lot in the aftermath of his first Grand Slam win last year at the US Open, because it was such a big goal for him for such a long time that he didn't feel the motivation after the win. I was wondering, how are you doing? Is the same thing happening to you, or you're having no problems with your motivation?
Not at all. I'm still young. Of course, it was a big goal for me, a big dream come true. But yeah, I'm still here in Indian Wells. Actually, I haven't left USA after US Open, because I knew I have Lever Cup and Indian Wells coming. So if I wanted to feel good physically, to go back to Europe was not a good choice, since I went far in the US Open. And that's all I have to say. I have motivation. I came here prepared. I was in Los Angeles for a week to try to bring my tennis up, because that's what I'm trying to do all the time with my coach. Of course, we cannot know before the tournament what the result is going to be. But again, even if I lose second round here, nothing to do with the motivation. It's going to be because the opponent was better, or I was not playing that good. But again, yeah, I'm going to play a few tournaments this year left for me, but I'm going to try to give my best and try to win them.
Yasmin.
Hi, Daniil. A far less serious question, but obviously you did the FIFA celebration at the US Open and the new one has come out since then. So did they send you a free one after that celebration? And is that something you're going to keep going when you win titles now? Because I think there's 4 new ones you could try out now.
Yeah, they actually did send me a few codes for me and my friends to have a FIFA, so I gave it to all my friends who play it. But no Ultimate Team players, so I actually not gonna say how because I don't take PlayStation with me, but I played like 2 or 3 games, but I don't have a team yet. So hopefully they can give me some players. Would be fun.
Richard?
Daniil, looked like you were practicing at UCLA, and I wondered if you just talk about what that experience was like, and can you imagine having played college tennis in an environment like that?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I didn't see the matches or something like this. I didn't see the matches between the teams, but it was my coach and my agent who we just decided that the best option is going to be to practice in UCLA, not to come too early, because if you come 1.5 weeks before the tournament, you can be burned out again. This is the word. Before the tournament, you're going to be like, well, I cannot stay here anymore. So yeah, we knew we were going to Los Angeles, and my coach and agent were thinking about the best place to practice and good sparrings, maybe hit 2 against 1 sometimes. So they decided that that's the best place because they always have players there. There were like 10 different students practicing with me. They all know how to play good tennis. I think we will see it. People from college become top 100 now, top 300, 500, and that's always a very good level to practice. Could I see myself there? It's tough to answer because, of course, if you want to be top 10 or top 20 and you really believe you can, you should try at 18 years old to go professional, play futures, challenger, and that almost takes away the possibility of really studying like every day and like they do there. But again, if you want to have a second choice, if you feel like you don't succeed, this is, I think, a good path because, again, as you see, if you're really good in college, you can always either quit, either finish, and then try to be professional and maybe succeed. Or, well, you see that that's maybe professional tennis is not for you, then you finish in university and you have a good life also.
Last one, Cindy.
Sorry. Hey, Daniil, if the Australian Open decrees that you must be vaccinated to go and quarantine for 2 weeks again, will you go?
I definitely want to play Australian Open. So, yes.
And are you vaccinated at this point?
I said it a few times, so I don't have problems to say it again. That I understand why people can ask me, but I don't talk about my medical because I can explain it again. I had a lot of injuries in my career, some of them minor, some of them bigger. People don't know about it, and that's how I protect myself from the competition against another players. So, of course, some of the questions maybe I should answer, but again, I want to keep my medical private for me and my family, and that's why.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Recording